Hey guys, Vic here with episode 2 of Stoke To Santos. We are still in Stoke and we've played the first episode and we've played 2-1-2 and we are rocking on. We're going to finish this season, hopefully get promotion, hopefully win the title and get our way into Scotland and build a Scottish squad. As you can see, we won 4-0 and 8-0 in the first episode. We've got 6 points and we need 12 to pick up the title and I think get 1600 extra coins, and all the coins will come in handy when we build these squads. Episode 3 will be like a squad builder type thing. As you can see, we are resting a few players. We're going to rest Crouch and co. We have got Sorensen in net, we've brought in Huff, we've got Delap and Walters in there as well, and things are looking rosy. We get into a match here, as you can see, against this fella, Demicas team, he is. This is the squad that he's got, guys. It's another one of these guys that's got some great players, but he's not quite got the chemistry figured out. He's got players at a position, left wing and a cam there. Great players, but without that chemistry, don't mean a thing, guys. For you guys that are still a little bit unsure about chemistry, basically what happens is if you don't have 9 chemistry, your player doesn't play to the potential of his stats. He's a little bit slower than what his pace says on his card, his shooting's not as good, and all that sort of thing. So chemistry is vital. No point buying great players if they don't have great chemistry, because you ain't going to get the stats you think you've got. It took a little while to get going this. He actually got a cheeky goal on me, and I was struggling actually. You know, he was a good player. You know, you need to be a good player to be playing with a team like that. And wham, guys, Walters has a cracking shot on him. Obviously, it's the first time I've used a lot of these players, and Walters has got a right power shot on him. It's I love playing with these guys that don't have a lot of pace, because all their other stats are so enhanced as a result of not having pace to make up for it. His actual ball control is not bad as well, and he's quite a unit, he's quite strong. And another nice shot from Walters there. So he's a bit of a lad, he's a bit of a card, and he will get a go when we move to Ireland as well. He'll be an integral part of that team with his Irish roots. So we were 1-0 down, but then we came straight back. Edu is an American Stoke player, and they've got a lot of centre mids on their books, and he's another one, and he's doing alright for me as well in this game. So once we broke the seal and we got in and amongst this guy, it was a much more plain sailing. We picked up 5 goals to get us off the mark. We got a bit sloppy, a bit lazy, and he snuck in with a good little goal there actually, but I was being lazy in defence there. So we pick up the 5-2, one step closer. That is guaranteed promotion, guys, as you can see, and we are 1 win from the title. So we have a look here and we decide to shuffle our pack again. I want to see as many of the Stoke players as I can, because it's going to influence my decision of what 2 or 3 Stoke players I use in each squad. Ultimately, we probably will not have any Stoke players, maybe as we go further, you know, when we get to Brazil and Colombia. Not sure if we'll have Stoke players then, but ultimately with the finale team, the Santos team, we will make sure there's a few beasts in there. Jerome has been mentioned, Cameron Jerome. He's 50k, guys, but I will endeavour to get him at some point because he's a monster silver striker, one of the best in the game for sure. We get into another game with our rested team, and we get up against this fella, and he's got an alright team actually. Tello has loads of pace, the left wing that he's stuck up front, and he's got a sort of BBVA sort of theme going on. Some good players and good chemistry, so a proper test for us in this one. I'll tell you now, guys, I'll tell you straight up, it was one of those games where I was just getting trolled a little bit by FIFA. Everybody has those games where nothing seems to go right, and this was one of them. The first goal, Tello has no real strength. He was out of position as well, so his chemistry wasn't that good, but he still managed to hold off 2 defenders to slot it in. We pulled one back here, with Peter Crouch coming in for Kenwyn Jones in this game, and he scored again. That's something like his 7th goal already in Stoke To Santos, so he's going to be an integral part of what we're doing here. But he kills me off with a tramp at the end. We were pushing it, we had a lot more shots than him, a lot more possession, but he caught me on the break with a tramp at the end, and we pick up our first loss, but ultimately not too much of a problem because we've got loads of time to get this last win, and we've rested our team, and we can get our strongest unit back in force. As you can see, we're putting our stronger players back into the squad. I take this opportunity, guys, to mention that it's still a young series. It's still pretty new, and any suggestions are very, very welcome. So get your suggestions in comments for tweaks, issues, problems, anything you're not happy with in this series. You'll maybe get a better picture of the series in the next episode, where we start our journey to Scotland and build a SPL Scotland Stoke hybrid. But yeah, so any problems at all, let me know. This is the team we get up against. Only 35 chemistry, guys, which is a crime when he's gone out and bought 6-7 gold players and has not picked up his chemistry above 35. That is the work of a newbie, my friends, and that is not a good thing. He was actually not bad at FIFA. He held me off for quite a long time. I was still struggling to score like I was in the game before, but get a cheeky little penalty here. And Charlie Adam has actually got excellent penalty stats, so he's going to be taking the penalties, I think. Yes, I'd move it to Charlie Adams. And yeah, he is going to be taking our penalties. He's got a good free kick on him as well, good corners, so he's a bit of a lad in that position. I just do a little shout out, guys, actually. I'd just like to thank Jamar and Fluda for tweeting out this series and commenting on episode 1. They're both two huge FIFA YouTubers. Go check them out. And so thanks a lot to those guys for commenting on my video and tweeting it out and sharing it out a little bit. All that sort of stuff really helps a channel like mine, obviously. So thanks to those guys. We kill the game off with a crouch volley, a nice little crouch volley there to tie up the game. I think that gives us the 4-0. It's also going to give us the Division 5 title, which is very, very sexy indeed. We will move into Scotland in the next episode. So in the comments, guys, get your Scottish players commenting. Anyone that you know from the SPL that's a beast, any Scottish players that you know that are beasts, get the suggestions in, and I will put them into the next episode where we start with a squad builder. I've been FIFA Vic, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.